Man City vs Chelsea, data analysis, team news and probable lineups, score analysis, Premier League, Game Week 25. Team news and probable lineups. Manchester City's team news. Pep Guardiola faced several absences for the midweek match in Denmark, with Josko Gvardiol, Mateo Kovacic, and Sergio Gomez unavailable. Gvardiol's ankle issue has sidelined him for a few weeks, while Gomez was unlikely to feature against Chelsea regardless. Former Chelsea midfielder Kovacic is expected to return to training this week but may not be ready to start the game. With John Stones back, Guardiola's defensive lineup seems settled, featuring Stones alongside Ruben and Kyle Walker in front of goalkeeper Ederson. In Gvardiol's absence, either Manuel Akanji or Nathan Ake, a former Chelsea player, will fill in at left back, with Akanji rested during the midweek game. There's a possibility of Julian Alvarez's return if Guardiola opts for a 4-1-4-1 formation. In midfield, Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne are pivotal, while Phil Foden has excelled on the right wing lately, supporting Erling Haaland up front. The injuries to Jack Grealish and Bernardo Silva are concerns for City, with Grealish's availability uncertain due to a groin issue. Jeremy Doku replaced Grealish during the last match and might continue on the left wing depending on Silva's ankle assessment. Chelsea's team news. Chelsea made only one change in their victory over Palace, with Thiago Silva replacing Benoit Badiashile. However, Silva himself sustained a groin injury and had to be substituted before the hour mark, adding to Chelsea's defensive woes. Levi Colwill, who has struggled in an unfamiliar left-back role due to Ben Chilwell's absence, now gets an opportunity in his preferred position alongside Axel Disasi. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez and club captain Reece James remain sidelined, with Georgi Petrovic and Malo Gusto deputizing in their respective roles. In midfield, Conor Gallagher, Enzo Fernandez, and Moises Caicedo have been preferred by manager Pochettino. However, Chelsea's attacking lineup might see adjustments after a lackluster performance against Palace. Noni Madueke's error led to Palace's goal, and he might be benched, while Cole Palmer's impact as a substitute could earn him a starting role on the right wing. Christopher Nkunku and Nicholas Jackson provide additional options in attack as Chelsea aim to revitalize their forward line. Data analysis. The typical outcome of matches between Manchester City and Chelsea FC is a 0-1 scoreline, which has occurred 9 times. Over the last 28 matches played at Manchester City's home ground, they have won 14 times, drawn twice, and Chelsea FC have secured victory on 12 occasions, with a goal difference of 38-28 in favour of Manchester City. In the last 63 encounters overall, Manchester City have emerged victorious 25 times, drawn 9 times, and Chelsea FC have won 29 times, with Chelsea FC leading in goal difference at 88-79. In the previous season, Manchester City emerged victorious in both matches against Chelsea FC with identical 1-0 scores, both at home and away. Presently, Manchester City is on a winning streak of 6 matches in the Premier League and has secured 3 successive home wins. Notably, 21% of Manchester City's goals are scored between the 76th and 90th minutes, while Chelsea FC scores 24% of their goals between the 61st and 75th minutes. Manchester City currently holds a winning streak of 10 matches and hasn't suffered any losses in their last 13 games. They have also won their last 4 home matches and haven't lost any of their last 35 home matches. Furthermore, Manchester City has remained unbeaten in their last 4 encounters against Chelsea FC when playing at home. In terms of performance this season, Manchester City has an impressive home record of 8 wins, 3 draws, and 0 losses in the Premier League, while Chelsea FC has struggled away from home, failing to score in 2 out of their 12 away matches. Erling Haaland is Manchester City's leading scorer with 16 goals, while Cole Palmer has found the net 10 times for Chelsea FC. On the disciplinary front, Rodri has received the most yellow cards for Manchester City with 7, whereas Nicholas Jackson leads for Chelsea FC with 9 yellow cards. Additionally, Manchester City has scored in their last 13 consecutive matches and typically leads in the first half, winning 55% of their matches, compared to Chelsea FC's 22%. Their last encounter resulted in a draw with a 4-4 scoreline. Notably, when Manchester City leads 1-0 at home, they win in 88% of their matches, while Chelsea FC secures victory in 100% of their matches when leading 0-1 away. Conversely, When Manchester City trails 0-1 at home, they still manage to win 66% of their matches, whereas Chelsea FC only wins 18% of their matches when trailing 1-0 away. In terms of overall performance in the Premier League, Manchester City has outperformed Chelsea FC, and their recent form over the last 5 matches has been superior. Manchester City has also not lost any of their last 5 games against Chelsea FC across all competitions and has emerged victorious in 4 out of their last 5 meetings in the Premier League. Conversely, Chelsea FC has failed to secure a win in their last 5 Premier League matches against Manchester City. On average, Manchester City scores 2.4 goals per match against Chelsea FC, while Chelsea FC scores 0.8 goals against Manchester City. The average number of goals in meetings between the two teams is 3.2, with an average of 1.6 goals scored in the first half. Additionally, Manchester City scores an average of 2.88 goals when playing at home, while Chelsea FC scores an average of 1.45 goals when playing away. Assist-wise, Phil Foden leads for Manchester City with 7 assists, whereas Cole Palmer has provided 6 assists for Chelsea FC. Score analysis. Based on an analysis of player performance and statistical data, the most probable outcome of this match is a victory for Manchester City, with a win probability of 79.21%. The chances of Chelsea securing a win stand at 8.49%, with the possibility of a draw at 12.3%. The most likely score for a Manchester City triumph is 3-0, with an 8.39% probability. Subsequent probable scores for such a result are 3-1, 8.23%, and 2-0, 8.11%. For Chelsea, the most probable winning score is 2-1, with a likelihood of 2.51%, while the most likely draw score is 1-1, 5.12%.